Hey everyone, Dave here. Episode 140 of the Walking Leader podcast. I continue talking about learning those soft skills. And in episode 140, I talk about feedback, accepting feedback. I'm not talking about giving it because no one knows how to truly give feedback. People fool themselves. People kid themselves. People try to pull the wool over somebody else's eyes, but they truly don't know how to give feedback. But that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what the important thing is. And why don't they? Why don't they know how to give feedback? Because they don't practice it. They don't practice it because, again, they're not giving it on a constant basis. And even then, those that do give it need to hone it and practice it and do it some more. It's about accepting the feedback. It's about taking what you're given. Even if you're just given a morsel, if you're just given just a little bite, a nibble, you still have to take it. Good or bad, it doesn't matter. You still have to take that feedback and somehow try to extrapolate what you're looking for. Now, the feedback, you'll ask people, hey, what did you think? What do you know? What's going on? And they'll give you, oh, it's good. But it doesn't get to the heart of the matter. So that's fine. Drill down. Ask deeper questions. That's what that's about. But on the other side, there's people that just thrive on giving bad feedback or no feedback or negative feedback and some negativity to the level that it's not even feedback at all. So what do you do with that? Again, you take it, you take what they give you and you extrapolate what was there. Now, if all they're doing is just giving negative feedback just to give negative feedback, just to be, funny, then by all means, don't ask them again because you know what you're going to get. And again, you know what they're going to give you. That being said, those that are sincere in that negative feedback, they'll say, hey, this is what happened. This is it. But here's also the bad side of this thing, because no one's perfect. I get that, you get that, we understand that. But in accepting feedback, you still have to extrapolate the good from the bad. So you just take it for what it is. Take it how they gave it to you. And if they gave you two sides, it might just be a continuation of the same side. So be careful. Don't just accept it because, they gave it to you. Don't feel bad. Take what they give you and put a positive spin on it also. It's how you accept it. It's how you face it. It's how you deal with it. So if all that they can give you is it was good, and that's all they can give you because, they don't want to hurt your feelings, or they think you don't want to hear the negative, or they think something other than you're going to benefit from what they're going to give you because you truly, sincerely, honestly ask them for it, but they can't give it to you, then that's okay. That's okay. Understand you're only going to get so far with some people. Keep drilling down. Keep working. And don't harass them. Don't get to the point where you're just constantly harassing. But again, figure out that maybe you're looking and you're asking the wrong audience. And no, there really is no wrong audience. Why? Because just because you're technical on one thing, can you convey the message to somebody that doesn't understand that technicality? That somebody doesn't come from the place you come from, but they can clearly understand your message? That's the question to ask. Was my message understood? Was it heard loud and clear? And was it message understood and received? Was it received and understood? There we go. And can something happen from that? So take it for what it's worth. Good, bad feedback, it doesn't matter. You still need feedback because that's how you grow. Even if it's just a morsel, you still can grow because remember, those tiny little seeds grow into mighty, mighty oaks. And that's just the way it is. So don't feel bad if you're not getting what you're asking for, if you're not getting that deeper, more intuitive, more well thought out feedback. Because if they didn't like it, they'll tell you they didn't like it. Or they'll say, oh, I don't understand it, or that's not for me, or that's a different topic. And don't take it as them not able to respond to you or just don't like what you're offering. It's just maybe they don't understand, and that's okay. Find somebody who does. But be sincere, be honest, and be sincere and honest with them in return. Because someday they're going to come to you for feedback, and if they're afraid of your feedback because all they think is you're going to give them the negative, but understand that, hey, you're doing both sides. You're going to give them the negative and you're going to give them the positive. And it doesn't have to be the same side of the same coin. So clearly differentiate that. That way there's no misunderstanding. Feedback. You need it to grow as a leader. You need it as an up-and-coming individual, as a follower. You need it so you know what to do right, what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and where you need to turn right and where you need to turn left. Anything else, they're just shortchanging you, and you're going to shortchange somebody else later on down the road. And that's not how we grow as leaders. Growing as leaders is we know we have to accept the feedback, the good and the bad, but we also have to know what to extrapolate, how to grow from that, and how to toss aside the nonsense because somebody just wants to just be done with it and okay, get out of my face, move along. So look at it from all sides. Not everybody's that way, but not everybody's going to give you what you truly need to hear, not what they think you want to hear. Folks, I'm Dave. Again, episode 140 of the Walking Leader podcast, learning those soft skills. It's the 11th part of a 12-part series. We're almost done. So check it out. Subscribe. Here on this page, there's links is down in the show notes. Check it out. Talk to you soon. Have a good day.